spot today, and I kind of want to test it. Do we like this? This might work. This might work. Let's try it. Let's do this. Hello and welcome to my home. I'm so glad you're here. If you are here, that means you probably maybe like to talk about the same things I like to talk about. Crochet and crafting, art, sewing. I'm not great at sewing, but I like sewing. Anything creative really. Books, cooking, baking, all things random, I think. But that's what makes life fun and unique. And we find people with likewise interests, like-minded interests, and hang out together. So I'm really glad you're here. I have a lot that I want to share, and I'll try to be quick because I don't like, sitting for long periods of time. Also, I have like crafty ADHD. Crafty HD. Craft crochet ADHD. I don't know if anybody has struggled with this before, but I will get started on a project. The house is deathly quiet, and I'll get started on a project, and then I'll get distracted, and I'm not working on the project as much as I want. Like I could probably, if I focus, I could get a lot done in one sitting, but I'm not focusing for long enough. So I feel like everything is taking me a really long time. And then I get frustrated with myself because I want to read books and I want to clean things in my house and I want to make yummy food, and I'm just not managing my time very well. So raise your hand if you struggle with that, because I'm really struggling, and I wonder if it's because time is going by so fast that when I get quiet time, I just want to sit and like veg out or zone out, or I don't know. But here we are. Let's get started on things I'm making right now. My daughter's friends are having babies. That's weird. That's really weird for me. My daughter is married. My son is married. Whew. I'm only 25. I'm too young for this. Just kidding. I'm not 25. I always tell my kids' friends, I know you can't tell, but I'm not 25. It's just my passive-aggressive humor against the aging process, but I don't think they get it. Anywho, this is for a little girl. But I was told that the nursery is going to be like underwater ocean theme, and that coral and blues and turquoises are going to very much be a part of the baby's room. So, I don't know if you can see, but this white is a sparkle. Oh, come on. It's sparkling so pretty in person. The white is a sparkle, so it kind of does look like shimmering fish scales or something. Oceany. And then I'm going to finish. I'm almost done. Here's the white. I'm just going to do a scallop edge. I think the baby shower's this weekend, but I won't be here. So I've got to make it like pizzazzy. Finish it and get it so beautiful before I leave this weekend, because I got to go drop it off. But I think it's adorable. I have some other things to go with it, just some cute baby clothes and extras, but I love these because they're so durable. And this is acrylic, Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn brand. But you can, I'm jiggling. I'm trying not to jiggle the table. You can wash the heck out of these things and they just get softer. My daughter has one very similar. We wash it regularly and put it in the dryer. I don't even use gentle. I have typically used gentle cycle, but there have been times where it has slipped in the wash and got washed for reals, and they're just durable. And this yarn, I know it's not the most expensive, but it's not scratchy. It's super soft, and it just gets softer when I wash the blankets. So I think she's gonna love this, and I hope she does. That's awkward. I did a rectangle instead of a square, just so it can last a little bit longer, go over the stroller. I don't know, but I think the scallop edge is gonna look really cute. Underwater ocean. I love that people are still doing fun baby nurseries, not just like the trendy boho thing. I like all the varieties. And then I'm still working on this big fella. This is a gift for somebody that I love who loves yellow. This is Paint Box Super Chunky, or like Super Duper Ultra Chunky. I don't have a paper to tell you, but Paint Box. The chunkiest of the chunky. You can see how thick that is. And it's almost getting there. Again, rectangle. Woo! The holes are really gappy, but it's warm. I think this is going to keep her very, very warm. It's heavy. It's a good arm workout, and I just dropped it on my poor dog. He probably likes it. Okay, so those are the two. This is my Christmas embroidery project that I'm slowly but surely getting done. It's coming along. So I have a lot of the presents done, the gold stitching on the bows. I wish you could see it in person because it is so cute. My needle minder, that's not part of it. So I cannot do this in the car though. I cannot work on embroidery in the car when we take car trips like I can crochet, because you know, like every bounce, you're trying to be precise, and every little bounce just throws me off. So I have all my projects on the ground. I love this fabric. I think this is Indie Bloom design on Spoonflower. Did I work on this during our road trip? Yes, I did. This is something special. Biffsugar does, oh, what is this? Peter Rabbit? No, Beatrix. I love Beatrix. And so I'm making 8 million squares. Oops. Gotta sew in 8 million ends. 8 million times what, 4? Look how pretty. I've started this forever ago. Probably 2 years ago. And I just decided to pick up some momentum. But look at all of the colors in this. So I'm going to turn this into a baby blanket. My nephew and his wife are having their first baby in December. So no rush, but I only need to, and this is fingering weight, so it just takes a lot longer. This sparkle is that Shapey's Stardust. Can you see the sparkle? I don't know if you can. Is it focusing? Oh, there's a little bit of sparkle. It's got a little sparkle, and the Beatrix colors are so pretty. I'm giddy to see this worked up into a blanket. So I don't think it's going to be a big blanket. I think I'm going to try to do, so tiny. I think I'm going to try to do, you know, like a small square with the square stitched together and like a large border, because I don't know that I have time to make like 100 more squares. Ideally, it would be, you know, a robust granny square blanket, but I just don't think I have time. It's going to be gorgeous. I will take pictures of it as I progress along, but that is also in the works. I haven't really spent a whole lot of time on This is my Advent yarn from last year from Elderflower Stitches. Love it. I ordered another one for this year, so I better hurry up and work on this. But oh, it's fun to work with and super soft. And I'm also making a blanket out of these, but they're like the farmhouse square. It's going to be very similar to that one that I posted on my Instagram. It looks like diamonds, or it looks like X's going through the blanket because of the way these gap out. They just continue to go down and up, you know, so all of the gaps coordinate together. And the colors are so soft and pretty. And I wish I wanted to give this away, but I don't. I mean, look at those colors. Blue. I should have like blocked a few of these. The soft green and pinks and all of these. Purples, and it's just gonna look like candy or something. But slowly but surely, this might be a 2-year project as well. But you know what? It's gonna be pretty. I saw these socks on Instagram. The moment I saw them, right? It was Instagram. The moment I saw them, I ran to go download the pattern. I'll show you what they look like. It is Briana K Designs, and they are a Halloween sock with spiders. Are you dying? The yarn came from WeCrochet. I wish it was right here. WeCrochet. WeCrochet. This is the Hawthorne Speckle. I'll put links below, but in case you want to get some. My only beef with this yarn is it's not very stretchy. And that might be normal. I don't make so. I've never made a pair of socks. I know I'm a baby, but I've never made a pair of socks. But look how far I got. Because I was terrified of losing momentum, I am doing 2 at a time. So here's the one. Oh, socks. It has an afterthought heel. Don't even know what that means, but we're gonna go in afterwards and put in the heel. But I love the colors. Love the colors. And then I started the color work with the spider. It's a new concept for me, these puff stitches. I actually got quite far on this one and I ripped it all out. I ripped it all. I had like that much. I think I was getting close to being done. But I wasn't happy with the color work. I wasn't happy with, I think somehow I got off on my spacing because I tried the sock on, and Briana says, as you make the sock, try it on. Try it on as you go. If you need to add more stitches, add more stitches. So your increases, so let me see if you can see. Like right here, I had to add some increases. I couldn't get it on my foot, and I have a small, I wear a women's 7, narrow foot, American, US size 7, and I had to pull out a lot of the band so that I could get it over my heel because this doesn't have a whole lot of give. I mean, they're sturdy fabric. So I ripped it out, I put more increases in, and then I restarted the color work. That's a lot of information, I'm so sorry. But it's interesting how you catch it in the back and then you do another puff stitch, and you just have to make sure with your original color to catch it as you go around, which is, it's a new concept for me. So I have 3 little spiders on this one. I really want to finish these before Halloween. We'll see. But I love the yarn. No stretch, not really, not a whole lot of stretch. And I don't crochet tight. My tension is not super tight. I just don't think that this was made to be very stretchy, but maybe that's how all sock yarn is. So educate me on that. But all of the yarn in the pattern, she tells you exactly where to get it, exactly what kind, and that's what I did. I just got the exact same yarn, and I love how, sorry, that's probably loud. I love how the color work goes up into spider webs, and then you'll do is it focusing? What do they call it? A rib, a cuff. Do a cuff, a ribbed cuff. I'm excited. I have had so much fun taking this challenge on. It has been easy. It has not been difficult. So maybe I'm going to be a sock crocheter now. Who knew? And last but not least, because there are a couple of babies being born who are friends of mine, I started this one, this beautiful blanket. It's kind of like the trendy colors right now. It's, I don't know if you can see, cream and soft pink and a rust. On camera, it doesn't look that good. Yikes, maybe I don't want to show you. Oh my gosh, this, I hate this yarn so much. It's that Yarn Bee something. I took off the labels. Yarn, it is so soft. It's almost like that Karen Simply Soft, but it's the Yarn Bee version at Hobby Lobby. Ridiculously soft, ridiculously linty. My black stretchy pants were covered in lint, but that's okay. It's so soft and cuddly. So I'm getting really close to finishing this one. I just don't know who to give it to because the one young mother, loves soft pastels, and then the other one wants to do ocean theme. So maybe I'll just put this in my stash. Oh, it's so soft. I wish I wanted to make it big enough for my house, but I have plenty. I have a lot. This is baby size. And to be honest, I kind of have some ADD with this, so I kind of want to be done. But I think I'm going to do a thick border, and I kind of want to do that cherry heart border that she does on her painted anemones. Wait, no. The Victoria shawl. The Victoria shawl border. I kind of want to do like a lacy, something simple, you know, something simple for about right here, and then just do something lacy pretty. Maybe some picot. I'll see how ambitious I'm feeling as I'm getting close to finishing it. But this has been a delight to work on, and I worked on it on our car trip to Utah. It's a 14-hour drive for us, so I had 14 hours there and back, although I just got tired of crocheting after a few hours. I was like, poof, knackered. Wait, knackered's not the right word. Tuckered out? Tuckered? I don't know. Also, these, how could I forget these finished objects? I made a whole bunch of pumpkins. This is a smaller stitch. This is a smaller stitch, a really thin fine yarn, and this is the chunky yarn. This has a hand embroidered leaf. I got bored, so I stopped. I think I did like, 8 or 9 of these leaves on felt, and I put a fabric back on it. I kind of wanted it to be like the, you know, like those Tinkerbell Neverland Fairies. That really beautiful Tinkerbell book has a lot of artwork like this. So I just kind of hand drew a little motif, and so they're back stitched, but then I whip stitched I whip stitched in the back stitch. Oh, will it focus? So I don't know if you can see all the details, but one leaf took like half an hour to 45 minutes per leaf. So when it came time to leaf these, I was like, you know what? We're gonna go with this really pretty fabric bow. Chenille, is this chenille? It's got that really beautiful eyelash detail. Anyway, these were fun. I initially started a leaf like this. Which ones do you like better? I started this kind of a leaf, but I really wanted something just more fantastical. I didn't want as realistic, so look at the difference. This leaf, this leaf. Maybe you prefer the realistic leaf. But anyway, I just wanted something a little more playful than this. So I've had this poor little fella whipped backstitch, just sitting here doing nothing. Also for fun, I have got to show you this art print I got for Halloween. Oh, Janet Hill. Oops, there is glare. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. The girl and the pumpkins. And I ordered this from her, I think it's an Etsy store, and she signed it down here in pencil. So that is exciting for me. Janet Hill. Everything she does I love. And then this cool one. The landscape with the ghosts. First of all, the landscape is gorgeous. And then to put like transparent ghosts up there is genius. I love when people take a simple idea and make it genius. So, and I love supporting artists. That was fun for me. I don't know what got me started on this, but I want to make a few of these. I found this on Amazon, and I think if I make them, I think they're gonna be maybe about that tall. I think. Like something that's substantial that they can, not one of these. I think it's gonna be like, do you like how I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think they're gonna be this big? But let me show you. I tried to decide which one I wanna do first, and I think I love bunnies, and there is a bunny. First of all though, this iguana. I don't know how to show you without giving. Look at that iguana. Is that the cutest little bow? There's just the cutest little accessories that go with these guys. This seahorse is adorable. I love that seahorse. I should be making that for the baby with the ocean nursery. I just don't think I have time for that. Maybe I'll make it before December because the baby is due in December. Maybe I'll just surprise her. I don't know. We'll see. But this little mousey, oh, I love her. I want to start with her. I don't think amigurumi is going to be that tricky. I think I just need to read the directions, follow along. There's also the cutest little donkey. I'm in love with this donkey. I just got a shipment of DK cotton, so I'm ready to go. Other than I have so many projects. Oh my gosh, right here. Look how cute is this little guy. A little dragon. I mean, I want to make all of them. One day, I'm gonna have grandchildren. Weird to say that out loud. Oh, this is the bunny. I have got to show you this bunny. This bunny, I think is, well, is it a bunny? It's a teddy bear with a bunny outfit. I think this is the reason I bought the book. Got a hair in my face. Is that the cutest bear bunny? And I'm not real, I've never thought I would enjoy making amigurumi, but I saw someone else had made one and it was bigger. It wasn't just little, it was substantial. And so I thought I would love that. And so then I bought this one to go with it. It's just dress up clothing. It has a few patterns. It has the animals, but then different dress up outfits. Look how cute. Or you could just make them matchy like that. But so I'm really looking forward to diving into these books. There's a lot of really cute patterns in here. Let me see if I can find like this cute little elephant has her little autumn set. I don't think I'm giving anything away. No, okay. On this, it wouldn't be fair to the artist, but oh, it's precious. I think, is this what like pre-grandmother nesting is like? For any of you who might be grandmothers, is this what it's like? You just want to make all the things just to have in case? I don't know, but I'm really looking forward to this. And I have a giant bag of all the colors. I really want to get started, but I gotta have some self-control because there's five projects down here, and the sweater I really want to finish. The socks I need to finish before Halloween. Baby blankets before December. Ugh. So we'll see. We'll see how much I get done. If I manage my time better, right? Maybe I could do it. Last crochet book, I really, really wanted the Daisy Farm Crafts Crochet Stitches. It's just crochet stitches. I mean, they are amazing at Daisy Farm Crafts. And I just like having kind of an encyclopedia of when I want to make a blanket that I'm looking for some texture. I love that I can just come here and get some really easy step-by-step. And their YouTube channel has a lot of wonderful tutorials that I love. So, oh yes. Keep on the, still going with yarn here. I gotta show you some yarn. When we were in Utah, keep bumping you. My sister-in-law took us to this incredible witch festival. And it's this city block that is old-fashioned houses, old homes that have been turned into shops. Precious. And as we're walking and looking at all the fun witch displays, actresses dressed up as witches, there's witch hats hung everywhere. I'll put some in the end of this video, but I stumbled upon a yarn shop. I'll try to put a picture. I'm gonna put a picture right there. I stumbled on this yarn shop. I'm not joking. This is gonna sound so ridiculous, but that never happens to me. I don't live in a urban area. I don't live where there's yarn shops. I have to drive to Phoenix or Tucson, and usually it's Hobby Lobby because I don't have a whole lot of time to go look up yarn shops and where they're at. So we stumbled into this yarn shop and I became emotional. I got tears in my eyes. I said, you guys, it's a yarn shop. They all followed me in and let me touch all the yarn, and I came out with this splendid piece of work. It's so pretty. The color is Neon Melon, and it's made by Teal Torch Knits out of Portland. I'm a huge fan. So this whole Teal Torch section had the most beautiful yarn, and this was my favorite one. And next is this. I don't know how I found it. Probably Instagram. Craftily dyed yarn. I'm trying to see where they're located. I can't remember. I love this color range so much. I found some fabric. This is just a sampling. The picture, the stack, I found at the cutest fabric store in Provo. Wait, was it Provo? I'm gonna have to put that down here because I don't think it was Provo. Springdale? I don't know. This is a small smattering of my stack that I got there. But I mean, maybe I'm just into hot pink right now, fluorescent pink, but this is gonna be so much fun for backing, for lining, all of my fun stuff. I mean, and it goes really cute with this. This is so fun. It's just paint brush strokes, and there is a gold sparkle in this, which I love with this. I love these together. Vintage roller skates to go with my love of roller skating. How cute is that together? That's gonna make a really cute project bag. And I don't know if you can see the details on this, but they have little eyelash feathers all over this fabric. It's kind of got a lilac and an orange and a pink. This is a great little springtime set, and I kind of like it with this. Kind of like that together, but how cute is that? And this was one of my favorites as well. I am definitely gonna make some zipper bags. Great gift ideas. I'm gonna make some zipper bags out of these. It's like a dusty purple. It's a dusty plum, dusty pastel purple, and then a little checker lining. So pretty. It does look like fall fabric to me, but I think it's all year long pretty. So I have some fun fabric to work with soon. I really want to have a fabric day. Sometimes you just got to have just a sewing day to get it all out of your system and then get back to the crochet. I totally forgot to tell you about the books I'm listening to. I got one to read. Sitting and reading is hard for me, right? Because I can't crochet while I read a book, but my brother-in-law gave me this book. It's a classic. John Steinbeck, East of Eden. I know I am uncultured swine and probably a heathen. I have not read John Steinbeck. I have not read this book. It's a big one. I really want to sit down with this though. I want to crack this open, and maybe over the Christmas holiday I can do that. But this book here is everything, the recipe box, everything Northern Michigan. If you've ever lived in Northern Michigan or around it or been there on vacation, this book was fun. And there's a ton of recipes in the book. I listened to the audio version, but I at the end of each chapter, the audio artist, they read off the recipe that's in the book. So I'm guessing that the book has the recipes written down. They sound yummy. They all sound delicious, but each chapter is a certain recipe, and then there's a story about the women in this family and how strong they are, and how food and baking and, you know, their orchard and their lifestyle has blessed their family throughout the generations. I loved it. It's about family, it's about food, it's all about, you know, crossroads in life. And it wasn't a fast moving book. It wasn't riveting, but it was cozy and I enjoyed it. So that's a good one. And then this one, I'm currently kind of in the middle of. Really good book. Just thinking of Michigan now. It's, what is it? Fashion design, Italian fashion design, car design. Well, she's German. She's German, Italian fashion. She was raised by her mother. She is a fashion designer. She gets in touch with her estranged father's side of the family, and healing is happening within this family, and the backstory of how hurt can happen within a family, and it can really divide and keep us from each other in ways that are very harmful, I think, long term. So she's getting in touch with her biological dad, figuring out what happened with why he is the way he is, why her mom raised her, the fact that she has a lot in common with her dad's mother, how she passed away, relationships, fear, again, like making decisions and making wrong decisions, how they can impact others for the rest of their lives, or just taking different roads and how different roads can take you down strange paths that you have to work through. So anyhow, it's a little more complicated than the other book I listened to, but I'm really, really enjoying this one. It's longer, so I've probably got 6 more hours left on the book, and I'm looking forward to finishing that. And then I have a whole bunch in my queue, but I found a really cute holiday book that I want to dive into after Thanksgiving with my holiday crafting. So I always try to have some kind of Christmas book in the wings waiting for that season, and it's just fun kind of to have a cozy Christmas story going in the background. So okay, I'm trying to hurry. I really am. I picked this up at the grocery store the other day. This on the cover is an apple bread pudding with a caramel sauce. We made that. Absolutely did. I loved everything in this magazine. I'm gonna save it. We have had a few things already. This is a cheddar thyme biscuit. Cheddar and thyme. Just anything with cheddar in a biscuit, I'm gonna love it. But I have thoroughly enjoyed flipping through this. There's the apple bread pudding, and then over here, what is that? Apple crisp. I just love looking at new recipes, and I'm a sucker for, oh my gosh, spicy butternut squash, pear, and bacon soup. I make something very similar to this, but I don't put pear in it. I'm gonna put pear in it. That looks really good. Actually, I'm starving right now. That would be so nice if someone could bring me some. And I'm definitely on my grocery list. This is a marbled pumpkin cheesecake. I cannot get ginger snaps at my grocery store, so it's got a ginger snap crust. I gotta get me some. I am definitely gonna make that. I don't know when, but I'm gonna. I've got to show you some of the fun Christmas advents that I have been collecting. My new tradition, I want to start a new tradition because I have 2 married kids now. My oldest has been married for a full year, and then my second oldest, this will be their first Thanksgiving, their first Christmas, all that. So I kind of want to start some of these traditions now with my married kids and even my kids at home. I want to do Thanksgiving Advent gifts. So during Thanksgiving, when they're here, I want to give them, get the Christmas season started, and just the idea of being grateful and celebrating Christmas. And we are Christians, so we celebrate the birth of Christ and all of the beautiful lessons that go with that. So I think I want to do that during Thanksgiving. Kick it off at Thanksgiving, because December 1st is just a couple of days later. So why not? I know I'm probably way behind most people who probably already do that, but I am just now figuring this out. So I'm glad I did now. Better late than never. But I found for my daughter, I don't know who I'm going to give these to yet, but my daughter and her husband, I think they are going to love the Bon Man Man jam. I'm probably saying that the wrong way. I'm not French. Bon Maman. I love this jam. I love everything they do. And this is full of jam every day. And I think they're going to eat it and they're going to love it. Eat it and love it. It shows what's all in it. Chestnut, orange spice, cherry with spice, apricot, bergamot, apple caramel cinnamon. I mean, what's not to love? And then she makes that really good peasant bread that I've talked about before. So homemade crusty bread with wonderful, beautiful jam. Plus it's beautiful. I love looking at jam. I know that seems odd, but I love how jam looks in the jar, and when the light comes through, it's just gorgeous to me. I'm excited to give her that. And one of them, I don't know which one, I found this Yankee Candle Advent. How fun to have a scent every day that's different. Let's see, it doesn't tell you. There's 24 and they're tea-like size. So, I mean, each one will last about a day. I kind of want this, but I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to give it to one of my kids, but how fun. So I want to know if they love this or not. I mean, this could be a fun tradition every year. They have the names of the candle, or on the back, but it doesn't say specifically. Tree Farm Festival, Letters to Santa, Christmas Eve Cocoa, Snowflake Cookie, Candlelit Cabin. So that's gonna be fun. I did get some Cadbury. There's some chocolate advents for like my third child son. He's 17. He doesn't care about much of, there's not something that he loves per se that would be fun for an advent, but chocolate is definitely something I think he would enjoy on a daily basis. So I'm going to give him the chocolate. And then for my little girl and I to do together, I found the cutest puzzle calendar. There's 12. So the 12 days of Christmas, you get a different Christmas scene puzzle. There's only 80 pieces in the puzzle, so they're just little. But how fun to just maybe sit and listen to a Christmas story and work on our daily puzzle. Especially on Christmas Eve, I feel like it's hard to find something fun to do. So, where did I get this? Probably Amazon. It doesn't have anyway, probably Amazon. I think I got all of these on Amazon, so I hope you're all having a beautiful October. I hope you have fun Halloween plans. And even if you don't, I hope it's cozy and I hope you get to do something fun with those you love. And I totally get how there's pro Halloween people out there and con Halloween people out there who don't love Halloween. And that's okay. But I love it. I grew up loving Halloween all my life. My kids love Halloween more than Christmas. I don't understand that fixation on it, but if you were to ask them, what's your favorite holiday? Both of my daughters would say Halloween, hands down over Christmas any day, which I don't get it. But they love getting their makeup done all spooky. They love the spooky costumes, creepy things that are creepy, haunted houses. They love it. So it's fun for us. But I hope you have a beautiful fall. I hope your weather is cooling off like mine. Just a little, not much, but just a little. And I'm loving it. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.